Hi, this is Access Tutorial 3 Case Problem 1. First we have to find teacher ID 555310, and then we have to change the degree from BA to BM, and then the higher date needs to be changed to 3/12/2012. Then in step 3 we have to find a record with the student ID HAV 7535. So first we have to open it. Double click the student table and then use the find function, and it's HAV 7535. And then we have to delete this entry, but first we have to delete the sub data sheet. So click the plus and then select the entire row, right clicking, click it and delete record. Yes. And then again same thing, right click, delete record, and yes. And then we have to close the table. In step 4 we have to create a query based on the student table. So under query design, you can double click student, and then it has to be based on last name, first name, and mobile number, and then save the query and run it. Save. They want us to save it as student phone list. And then run it. And then in the results of the student phone list query, change the phone number for Andrea Barrow, so this one right here, to 503-579-2277, and then close the query. In step 6 we have to create another query. So again, query design, and this one needs to be based on teacher and contract table. So first select teacher and then contract, and we have to display the last name from the teacher table, and then student ID, end date, lesson type, lesson length, and lesson cost in this exact order. And then we have to sort in ascending order, first on the teacher's last name. So under sort, click the arrow and choose ascending, and then we have to sort again in ascending order by the student ID. And save the query as lesson by teacher. Click OK and then run it. And we have 46 entries. Then we have to display backstage view, so file, and then save the lessons by teacher query as current lessons. Save object as current lessons, and then OK. And then we have to modify this query to display all contracts that end on or after 7/1/2013. So go back into design view, and then you have to look for criteria of end date. So this has to be greater or equal to 7/1/2013. And save the changes and run the query. so none of them are earlier than July 1st, 2013. Then we have to go back into Backstage view and save that query as current guitar lessons. Back into home, and now we have to modify the current guitar lessons query to display only those records for guitar lessons. So design view, criteria for lesson type, guitar, and do not include the lesson type field values in this query, so make sure there is no check mark. And then run and save. So all of these are for guitar after July 1st, and the lesson type is not showing. And then for this query we have to add total monthly amount for current guitar lessons. So click the total, and then under the lesson monthly cost, click the arrow in sum. So it's $1,400 a month. And then we have to change the alternate raw color in current guitar lessons query datasheet to the theme color named purple accent 4 lighter 60. So click the arrow of the alternate raw color, and then under purple we have to find the one they asked for, so this one right here. And then we have to change the font size to 12, and then resize all the columns. So select them all and then go to any one of them until wait for the double arrow to show, and then double click it, and then save and close the query. Save, close, and the last step is to compact and repair the Pine Hill database. So under File, Compact and Repair. And this is the end of this tutorial. Thank you.